guys, so Plays is back, and today we are going to be making another video, and today we're going over the new balance changes in Brawl Stars. So thank you for the support on the last video. I really do appreciate it, and please help me to reach my goal of 50 subscribers. I really would appreciate that. So with that out of the way, I guess we just get straight into this. So the first balance changes, first I'm going to go through the nerfs, but before I go through that, I just want to let you guys know about Coach Corey, who basically has, he basically put out this little thing where I can basically just see all of the balance changes, so big shout out to him. Oh wow, I wish he could give me a shout out really. Anyways, yeah. So, by the way guys, if you guys didn't know, there's a new brawler coming to Brawl Stars, maybe in the next update or the one after that, and her name is Rosa. So yeah, I just wanted to put that out there, and yeah, let's just get into this. So the first change is going to be a nerf to Pam, who has lost some attack damage, 7.7% of her attack damage, and 2.3% of her health. Which is, it's a pretty big nerf, and it's definitely a needed one, because Pam has been pretty strong recently, and the whole community has basically been asking for a nerf for her. So yeah, that is a pretty nice change, and it's gonna definitely affect her quite a bit, I think. The next balance change is a nerf to Leon, and it's not really changing too much, and that's his super invisibility is gone from 8 seconds to 7 seconds. Yeah, that's just, it's not going to affect him that insanely much, I don't think so anyways. It's just going to make him a bit weaker, and Leon has been a very strong brawler, so I think this is a pretty good change. So yeah, the next thing, this is massive guys. The community has been asking for this for months. It's a crow buff. Crow has been buffed by 7.1% on both his main attack and his super attack. So yeah, that is pretty nice nerf. Pretty nice buff, sorry. And yeah, Crow's gonna be pretty good now with that extra damage. Next up we have Carl, who's got a pretty nice buff. It's actually gonna make him very strong. And that's increased boomerang speed by 25%, which is going to give him higher DPS. And then super duration has also gone up by 25%. And of course, super very important damage. Pretty quick, and it's going to give him quite a lot more DPS. Next we have Shelly. Shelly has got increased attack range by 4.5%, as well as more, projectile speed on her main attack. So that's just going to allow her to get more chip damage. Really, it's not going to affect her just when she's close range, which I think is a really nice buff, because it's going to allow her to mainly what makes her being able to just people in the shot. Now we have a pretty big buff to her super, so her grenades have gone from 3 to 4 grenades, plus the damage has gone up by 100 on her bombs. So yeah, that's a pretty big buff. They've also got increased, they've been spread a little bit larger, so I guess that makes sense because now we've got more bombs. But that's like a lot more damage. That's like another 900 damage really. Well, it's another 1,000 damage, I guess, because it's 900, because it used to be 800, so it will be 800. Potentially on her bomb, so that's pretty nice. And now Daryl has also got a buff, which he didn't really need a buff, but it's not bad. He's got increased from plus 5% health, which is going to be very nice, because if you have his star power, it's going to make him be able to roll in and just take a lot more damage and be able to deal more damage and survive a few more scenarios. So yeah, it's a pretty nice buff. Now Poco has also got increased heal on his super from plus 14.1%. So that is a good amount of healing, extra healing, and it's really going to help out, I think, because it's now gone up to 2100 at max rank, I think. So yeah, that's a pretty good buff. It's just going to make him be a lot more useful, be a much better healer, because that's basically what he's used for, and it's just going to make him a lot better as a brawler in general. Next we have not really buffs, but just little changes, where with Gene and Spike, whenever one of them shoots, they auto aim their shots, then the little things, like when the projectiles split up, then it's going to also take that into account. So yeah. Now there's also another pretty nice change, and that is that matchmaking is now slightly more difficult for teams. I'm not sure how that works. I think maybe it'll just make them go in with people's higher trophies. So yeah, maybe that's it. I don't really know how that works, but it's basically going to help someone like me who plays a lot with randoms. It's just going to make it a little bit easier for them. Next we have quite a few changes to Siege. The first one being a minor change where balls spawn a little bit closer to the middle. That's just a small change. It will just help out with this. But the next one is pretty big. It's that Frank's stun only works for a split second on the Ike. Now that is a pretty big, it's kind of a nerf to Frank, I guess. At least a nerf to him when he's in Siege. Because now he won't be able to stun that thing for so long, which is one thing that makes Frank not insanely, but quite overpowered in Siege, because you could just stun it and that would allow your team to deal so much damage in the 2 seconds or something that the Ike is stunned. So now it's just for a split second, so that's it will maybe shoot one less shot. So yeah, I mean it'll help a little bit. That allows your bot to do one, maybe even 2 more shots off. So yeah, it's a pretty big nerf, I think, to Frank, really. And now the Ike also does not do area damage anymore, but it also homes in on targets, so that kind of balances it out. And basically the biggest thing with that is that Bull will now get hit with shots from an Ike, which basically gives a Bull a pretty huge nerf, because he can't really dive that much anymore. So yeah, it makes him a lot weaker as a brawler. So yeah, that is just going to make him pretty not that good in Siege. And now the next thing is another thing towards teaming, which is that the modifiers in Solo Showdown are now going to target teams more, and it's basically going to make it harder for teams to really beat teams. So yeah, that's a very nice change. It's going to change Solo Showdown a little bit. And then 2 minor changes is that in Gem Grab, the second gem now spawns a little bit later. So basically once you get there, then only it spawns. Instead, yeah. So that's basically, it's just a little bit later. Yeah, it doesn't make that big of a difference. And then on Jessie, Piper, and Nita, when they have the star power, it also shows on Nita's bear and Jessie and Piper's kind of turrets. So yeah, that's just a bit changes. It doesn't really do anything to those brawlers. It's just a little visual changes there. So yeah. Next up we have some bug fixes, which are now I've put on the screen now. So yeah, that's just a couple of bug fixes. Nothing too big. Just Brawl Ball, if you score an uncle, is attributed to the last player on the opposing team that to touch balls. So basically change that. So yeah, that's basically and they also fixed the Robo Rumble thingy, where they Robo Rumble bug, where the melee bots will not hit the safe. So I don't know if you guys remember that, but yeah, there was a little bug there, and it would basically allow you to export and get the max time pretty easily. So then there were just a couple of new maps that have been added, which I'm gonna show you now. So let's change into a live gameplay, right? So yeah, so there are a couple of new maps and stuff that I want to show you. By the way, guys, look at this. Reskin, madness, absolutely brilliant. There's also a couple of new animations. I'm not going to go through right now because they're not that big animations, so yeah. Anyways, I just wanted to show you guys the new maps. So the first new map is Showdown. We have Flying Fantasies, which is the first Showdown map with spring shops, I think is what they're called. I don't know what they're called, but yeah, that is a pretty cool map, I think. Then there's Royal Runner, which is just, yeah, it's a pretty average map, but I really like the Flying Fantasies map. I really hope that it gets put into the rotation soon. Then there's one new ballroom map, which is Center Stage, which is yeah, it's a pretty okay map. Then we have 4 new siege maps. So the first one is Junk Park, which looks pretty cool. As you guys know, that there have been a couple of changes to siege. So yeah, that is that. So now let's get back in here. Then there's Burn, which is kind of similar. Then we've also got Straight Shot, which is also pretty cool. And then we also have Assembly Attack. So those are the 4 new siege maps. Very interested to see with all of the new changes how siege is going to be, who's going to be really good in siege, who's not going to be so good. So yeah, so those are just a few things that I wanted to go over. Yeah, so I guess that is going to be the end of this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye, peace. Thank you.